But you hit the nail on the head.
That's your cameraman. You think the red warmed up in the truck.
There's another bigger boat coming. Let's get down and let's go over and check him out.
Good truck, come on, we're going.
When he come through and I seen all the masks, I said, that's got to be him.
That man right there answered the call.
Gave it up. Gave it up.
If he gets your heart up like he did, that's all that matters.
Down to the river.
Got that.
Heck with it.
Well, y'all boys just leave the door open like y'all still in Homerville or
No,
something.
it's a wonder that somebody didn't come along and just butterfly your truck for you. Trying to quit a habit that I've had my whole life.
Joe had to go in there and get some sweets.
I had to go in there and get some nicotine.
What'd you get, Joe?
Sugar, energy, and fresh breath. Good.
What Rick get?
Nicotine, bad breath. Trying to quit dipping. Nicotine patches are helping. Now I gotta kick these. So I went from one habit to the other. And these are more expensive, but they're healthier, I think, I hope.
What's your take on it, Joe? Is it more healthy?
And I can't get into it.
It's the pressure. It's the pressure of trying to get a hog. You can't cope.
Yeah.
Turning to bad habits.
Alright, here we are in Georgia. We're going after hogs. It is January the 22nd, I believe. And we have a feeder on a piece of property here in middle Georgia. It's just here. We're not too far from it, so we're trying to be somewhat kind of quiet. We're gonna sneak it down this landline, and we have a feeder here, and we're gonna see if we can catch them coming into this feeder. Should be good. It's gonna be a spot and stalk hunt this morning.
And I'm ready for war.
Feeder is right there. You can actually see the feeder. And I'm thinking that them hogs, if we walk down this road, they can kind of catch a glimpse of us through the vines. Right on the feeder. And if they're under that feeder here, and we sneak in here, they're liable to see us through the vines. Don't tell me they ate that whole block. God almighty.
You put a block out there.
This block is big right there. Of that compressed like food stuff.
If anything had come out, it was dead. Like, I was rock solid. It was good. Whatever
they
works,
gotta be.
man.
They gotta be right there. They gotta be around. That
I think we need to
food.
put corn out though. I think we need to
Yeah,
put some corn out
yeah.
because that gives us options for tomorrow as well,
Yeah.
and this evening.
I feel like either here, this food plot, down here, or either back home. If we sit anywhere this evening,
We should if we got a camera in the car,
Yeah.
trail cam, we should just go up the road and put it out on the feeder, because then at least tonight when we pick that camera up, we'll know if they've come in during the day. Because then we can come back tomorrow. Don't forget, if we know they're coming in during the day, or if they come in an hour's time, or this evening if we're not hunting, and they come in here at like whatever time, at least you got an idea of where they are.
Yeah.
Because that food will go, you just don't know when it's going to go.
Yeah.
You put a camera on it, and then you're going to know. I looked at the one that you said, those.
Touch cams.
Yeah, they're out of stock everywhere, and
Yeah,
everyone's asking for them.
Yeah, you can't get
And apparently they're coming back with 4 new models. There's still going to be one that's like $150.
They're
So
gonna be more though, ain't they?
really hard to come by though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're good. They're good
Yeah.
cameras. That and the Covert. I think the
It's
Covert.
you know,
those-
like it doesn't. I'm starting to feel
You
though
can buy
that.
3 of those for 1 covert though.
Mhm.
But
Right.
if you're there hunting with a camera that's telling you where and when things are coming,
Is it still
my
hunting?
scope like that tells you exactly where you need to aim because it's got a ballistic calculator.
Is it
Like
hunting?
it's like, is it really
I
hunting
know,
at that
I know,
point?
that's why I felt off so long with the cell cams, because it kind of creeps on the verge of, is it still good hunt? You know, is it still tactics? Is it still, you know, going out learning that animal, trying to learn where he lives, how he lives, how he eats, how he. Camera's doing a lot of the work
Yeah.
for you.
The only thing I do is I justify it on hogs, right? Like it's just a kind of, you know,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you know what, we need to kind of eradicate hogs. But deer, I'm like, no.
know.
Let's keep that as a trophy.
I know.
But
It's kind of the industry's changing with cell cameras. That's changing. But if you look about the last 10 years, the industry's changed almost yearly with new advances in bow technology,
Mhm.
archery technology, gun technology,
Mhm.
ballistic technology, you name it, tree stand technology where it's comfortable to make you sit longer. I mean, there's so many things that are going to advance, and it's kind of like every generation's going to think, oh, that's not a good thing, but the next generation that will be the new standard,
yeah.
So,
But at
I
the
don't
same
know.
time, I think at the same time, at the other end of the spectrum, we've got people going out with spears and kind of going completely
Try to
back to
go
kind of basics.
Primitive, real
so,
primitive.
I don't know.
Yeah. And I'm I guess I'm just stuck somewhere in between.
Yeah.
I'd like to go spear them, but I'd also like to see a big buck at 12 o'clock while I'm laying in my bed and I know where he's at, send me a picture of him. So that's kind of, I don't know. That's the diversity in our industry of, how you hunt. But it's all hunting though. As long as it's legal, I guess. Good.
Take it easy.
Kill hog.
Let's go get some.
Yeah, man. That's a pretty good long walk. I'm gonna get set up right here. Set up here. Get tucked in. I'm shooting out to the food plot. I still can kind of see a little bit, see out there. I can't see as much as I want to see. I wanted to be able to see down that road. I'm not gonna be able to. I can watch this food plot. That'd be good. Just gotta get set up here. Well, I got in here and got tucked in on top of a trash pile. There's a food plot right here in front of me. It's about an hour and a half, hour before dark. We've had the hogs baited up right here in this small food plot for several days, about a week, really. Killing it. I mean, killing it. They got it beat down. looks like you haired up the plot. Some big hogs in this property. Big hogs. Got big old sign everywhere. Been rooting up everywhere. Just eat up with the hogs. Landowner kind of got with us and give us permission to come in here and help them out with their hog problem. I'm gonna get set, quiet. I'm gonna see if I can get one come right here over top of my shoulder right here and shoot him when he comes into this food plot right here. That's the game plan. I think it's gonna happen right at dark. These hogs look like they've been pretty much moving right at dark. They got a little bit of pressure on them out there by the road. You kind of hear that? I don't know if you can pick that up. There's a car coming by right now, just up on top of that hill. So I think the pressure from the traffic, and people out kind of messing around in this area, has got the hogs kind of pushed back, you know. So.
Right, we had just set up here in Middle Georgia. Looks like a perfect evening. We got about an hour before the sun goes down. We're in a ladder stand on a property that is just eat up with hogs. There is sign everywhere. There's a feeder just out in front, about 100 yards. Still got fresh corn from this morning when it went off. But this whole track leading in and then leading away, unbelievable amount of hog sign. If we don't see hogs tonight, I'm going to be really surprised. I got a night vision scope on the AR, so we're going to sit for a few hours, well into dark. I got a feeling they're going to come out within that first hour after sunset. Hopefully we can bring home the bacon tonight. God, it's a pretty day though. It's probably mid 60s right now. I mean, it feels warm. I was taking layers off, but it's gonna drop when the sun goes down. Hopefully there's a little bit of a moon as well, which would be good. But like I say, this place is eat up with hogs. There is sign everywhere. Fingers crossed. One pig down. That was fun. Now let's go and see what it looks like. It's probably about 8:30, I think. They came in. God, there must have been about 20 of them. God, it sounded unreal. Squeaking, squalling, hollering. God, there were so many of them. So many. This place is just eat up with pigs. I only got one shot off. God, I wish I could have got another out. But, one is dead. I saw it right in the middle of the road. It didn't go far. Let's go take a look.
Alright, so I was just sitting here and I heard the shot go off, and within a few minutes Joe texted and said that he had got one. So I'm fixing to go around and pick him up, or go in and pick him and hopefully a hog up. Says he's got him down and he's dead in the road. So important tonight, baby, we got one down. So let's go have a look at him. What'd you do?
Shot one.
You got him?
Oh yeah. We'll go take a look.
All right.
That was cool. I literally, there were 2 deer, and then all of a sudden the deer just left, like barked left. And I was like, that's a bit strange. And then from behind me, it sounded like a herd of cattle coming. And they were squealing, they were fighting, and like literally it was getting closer and closer and closer and closer. And they came literally right under my stand, maybe 20, something like that. Little ones, few medium-sized ones. There was a couple of spotted ones that I was trying to get. But they would not still. They were like all over the place. So I took the one, decent size. But yeah, we'll go take a look.
Heck yeah, man, that's awesome.
I couldn't see them through the scope when they were like 5 yards away. Yeah, she didn't move. She was face on, so I took her right between the eyes.
That's perfect.
Oh yeah.
Clean, ethical, quick kill.
Yep.
That's what we like.
Maybe.
That's awesome, dude.
Appreciate it, man. That was fun.
Absolutely.
That's gonna taste good.
He had a drag.
I know.
I couldn't pull down here. No.
I know.
further.
I was. There's no 4-wheel drive in that, so it's not worth the risk anyway.
Yeah, I didn't want to chance it.
That's not a bad one, right?
That's a good size.
Take home to eat.
Yeah, that's a good size.
Cool little coat as well, the brown.
Yeah, she's kind of got a little color to her. Yeah, that's cool. You want to get some pictures?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, that's it. That's a good night there. Joe got one down, and that's all that matters, that we got one. He took the pig down quick and clean, and shot right between the eyes. And that's the way you like it. You like a good, clean, quick death. Meat should be great. We're gonna get this thing home and clean it up, and make table fare. Should be some pretty good eating there, Joe.
Should be good. Should be good. I'm usually 5 shots, but with the ammo shortage, I wasn't messing around today. It was 1 shot, 1 kill.
Hey. It's about an hour and a half before dark. This should be in your face, hopefully, if they'll commit. Hopefully Red will come on in a minute. That's a good sign.
Shoot one?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Big one?
6 yards. He's standing right there.
Your battery about dead.
I know, come on. Right. Look at that. Woo, boy. Where have we seen that before, Uncle Ted? Man, look at that. Gosh, and it buried. It blowed through that hog and it buried in that dirt. Come get a look at this. We right here. Look how far that buried up in there. I don't know if you guys know about these right here, but that is a T-lock, shuttle T. We shoot the shuttle T's and the T-locks. That right there, look at that. It ain't even hurt that blade. That's one of the thickest blades on the market. If you can kind of get it, zoom in and see the back of that blade. All these blades are real thick. I really prefer the T-locks over the shuttle T, but this shuttle T is just as bad. The T-lock's just a flat blade, but these are getting hard to find. I hope somebody picks these up, this pattern, and makes these some more. But let's see. I'm gonna shot the pig here. I know it runs. It runs kind of over here. It's gonna be kind of hard to find a blood trail. Everything's so wet, and it sloshed around in this water so bad. Well, I don't need to look for nothing. There's the hog right there. Did you see that pig? No. Did you see it before me?
No.
I knew it wasn't far. This is actually the little hog. This is the little boar hog. The little man. He ain't too small. Uh-oh.
Hey, I think you missed some of them gym workouts coming on that coronavirus. What you think?
I tell you what, he stinks too. But this is the little hog that was with the big hog this morning. We got little teethies, look at there. Little teethies. He was on his way to being a bad boy. How about that at 6 yards? I'm gonna go back and step it off too, because it couldn't have been too far. But man, that broadhead put him down. You can see right there what happened. It blowed through that hog. I mean, it blowed through him. And actually, to be honest with you, I went right straight through the shield too, because that's where the shield stops. Just caught just the back of that shield on these hogs, especially in South Georgia, which this is a younger hog. He's not that old. But right through here, all this right in here, his shoulder plate right here is just a thick cartilage. I mean, that stuff is like bulletproof. And that shuttle T got him right there and blowed all the way through him, and you've seen how far it went in the dirt. And it come out right there. Right there somewhere. Right there. Right there. So I wouldn't be scared to say that probably got the bottom part of his heart. But man, that's exciting. He's a stout dude. Stout little pig. This is how we social distance all the time. If as long as that pig don't get coronavirus, I think we're good. If the animals don't have coronavirus, I think we're safe. You think you can take this, Harry?
I don't know, it's got blood on it. I don't want to get it on my hand.
I'm gonna put this in my pocket and try to drag this bad boy. Hey, at least the good thing is he didn't go far. Well, how far was that from that shot to there?
15 yards?
15 yards. That's a good broadhead, but that was a good shot placement too. I gotta brag every chance I get because I miss a lot. I've already missed a turkey this year with a shotgun at 13 yards, but I already missed a turkey this year, and I'm a big fan of missing, I guess, because I do it a pretty good bit. But there was no missing on that. 6 yards, right through the heart. All right, let's make the bloopers. The water was a little bit deeper after floating out. How's that for a Saturday evening hunt? 6 yards, bow kill. He come in right before dark. He didn't leave. The calling crew getting it done on the weekend. I love it.